What we're going to talk about today. I'm at the gym. I guess what I'm going to talk about is consistency. Consistency from both sides. The benefits of being consistent and the problems with being inconsistent. I'm coming to you today from an inconsistency. So let me hit that first. We're gonna have our ups and downs. We're gonna fail. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna quit. And we're gonna feel bad about it. And we're gonna beat ourselves up over it. But we can't stay there. And even the most consistent person is going to miss every once in a while. And so what I don't want to happen is for you to beat yourself up in such a way where you're just feeling guilty all the time and just beating yourself up all the time. That's not how we want this to happen. This is not how we want to play this game. When you do mess up, when you do fail, own it. Start again. Don't worry about that gap you see. And another thing to do is, yes, it's a daily game, but it's not always beneficial to look at your progress in a daily way. Meaning, if you miss a day and you're constantly looking at the day game, what I did today and what I did yesterday, and you don't look at the week as a whole, you don't look at the month as a whole, the several months as a whole, and then your year as a whole, you'll have a hard time gaining victory. But when you start committing to looking at your game on a weekly basis, a quarterly basis, and a yearly basis, and you were mostly consistent during that time, you'll be surprised at what the daily game actually produced in your life. So learn to play those games at those levels. But then when you are consistent, you notice it. See, you notice the inconsistencies, and especially if you don't correct them, they really become pretty glaring. But if you don't focus on the inconsistency as much, if you don't beat yourself up for the inconsistencies as much, and you notice the areas where you are being consistent, and you start looking at that weekly, monthly, and yearly, you'll be pretty happy. You'll be pretty happy. So let me encourage you, hey, if you messed up today, so be it. Listen, I have not worked out consistently for 3 months. You know, a real workout. For 3 months, things have changed in my business. Things have changed in my housing, my scheduling, and I wasn't disciplined enough to make the workout happen. But I did make some progress still. I did little things, at least, to say I did it. I did something. I did some push-ups somewhere. I did some squats somewhere. I ran a little bit. I walked. But on a trip last week with my family, started working out again with my son. And he's encouraged me to just stay with it. And his consistency, 3 days a week, as a 14-year-old young man, getting all in shape and buff, putting his old man to shame. I had to commit today. I need to quit playing games I need to quit making excuses. I need to get back to it. So here I am. Let's start playing the long game and see what at least it is a daily game. I don't ever want to lose sight of that. It's a daily game. Don't beat yourself up when you miss, but remember, it is a daily game. And when you do the daily game, the small things consistently, week after week, month after month, miss a day here, miss a day there, but consistently, 3 months later, 4 months later, you start seeing, I'm a different dude. I'm a different dude. I was going to say different Durson. The mix between dude and person. And 6 months later, you look at yourself, I'm in better shape. I feel better. I look better. My money looks better. And I know I'm going to have some haters call me and say, oh, look at your jacked up nose and all the hair coming out your nose. Can't worry about the haters. You do what you do and do what God's called you to do. And it won't be long before you start seeing some differences. Keep your eyes on Him.